My fourth trade on this $5,000 challenge at the moment. So we are currently up 2% on this challenge. So it's looking good. We started off with $5,000, currently at $5,114. It keeps fluctuating. I'm not really too sure why. I'm still figuring that bit out. And that's not because of this position. I think it might be because of that 1 cent of Bitcoin. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the video. My name is Dan Chung, aka Champ, a 600k verified funded trader, soon to be 700k in a few weeks time because I've just got allocated another 100k. Yay! So on this challenge I started off with $5,000 and it was on Bybit. It's up to you guys. You can start with $100, $10,000, $100,000. It doesn't matter. It's what's comfortable for you. If you do want to get involved, there is a link in the description below. You can get up to $30,000 worth of bonuses, which is something I didn't actually get to have at the start of it, but you can, because that's the power of Coin Bureau trading, and it's not too late for you guys to take advantage of that link in the description below. So the current trade breakdown is this. So we could see that the moving averages are in favor. We had a cross during here. This moving average is 100 EMA. Now, if you aren't aware, or if you're new to the channel, this is a recap of our strategy, and you can go back to our first videos if you want to find out the full strategy breakdown. Once we are approaching the zone, we want to have three confluences that are there. So the zone that has to be tested, the zone has to be correlated and confirmed, the moving average has to be in favor, and then we just have to have more than three are available in the move in the trade. So currently we are in that trade. So the zone on the higher time frame you could see is here on this 0.5 region. So if we just go over to this chart here, we can see a little bit more clearly that price has actually bounced off of this support a lot more clearer. So we can see that we have a very high probability that we could retest this high. So if we were ready to test this high here, the movement would be roughly around 16%. So that is more than enough for me to capture any trade ideas or any trade movements. And if I was to set a trade, it would be roughly 1 to 3R. But in this scenario, I'm just looking to secure anywhere between 2 to 2.7, just because I want to compound my wins, and these are still tester trades as I'm getting used to the platform and I'm not in a rush to make money. That's the number one thing when it comes to trading. So to come back on a little bit of a lower time frame, these are more on the day trade side of things, but they are still based on exactly the same confluences I have for the swing trade. So we had this bottom rejected, we had held on to confirm this zone, which is the confluence number 1 that we need. We pushed up onto the upside, we had this consolidation, and therefore I believe that we can come up to our next key level, which is the final destination of 0.522. It could actually potentially push further than that to nearly 0.58, but I'm just looking for a very short trade in between to try and capitalize a very small gain in between that for a 1.5%. So 1 to 1.5%, compound these and let them add up. So if this trade wins, apparently if I do win, if I do hit the trade, I actually took a screenshot, and it basically, you can use the calculator to put in your position to find out the entry price, the close price, and the profit and loss that you have. So if this trade is to hit take profit, it's $112. If it's to hit stop loss, it is $42. For me, my calculations were 112 and 42 as well. So far they make sense, and the math of my own calculation and the actual calculator is coincided. So it looks like I've done the math right for the time being. The next thing I would quickly want to touch on is the fee. The trading fees are a lot more than I thought they would be. So currently from the accumulative fees, I've had nearly $32 worth of fees. And now this adds up to a lot, because think about it. If I didn't have $32 worth of fees and added that to the current price, I'd probably potentially be at $150, meaning that I'd be at around 3% profit as opposed to 2% profit. So there's a big difference. Now, you can't reduce the fees, but what you can do is reduce the amount of entries. I dollar cost averaged on one position where I did a 0.2 and then added a 0.1. So potentially moving forward, I may just only have one position and just let that be. This is something that I haven't fully confirmed yet. I'm still working towards, but I thought I'd put that idea out there to share that with you guys so you can see where I'm coming from and the thought process that I currently have. So the next thing that I'm looking to talk to you guys about is basically a journal. Now currently we can see all the trades that I've had at the moment. So here is the trade history, the closed P&L, and then the full trade history here. I'm going to put it onto a spreadsheet. Now whilst I put this onto a spreadsheet, I'm going to make this publicly available for all of you guys to access this. It's not just going to show the trade trades, it's also going to show the chart because I'm going to take a screenshot of the chart because it's important to documentate this. For example, this is the current journal that I have at the moment and that I use, and this shows the current account that I have. So I haven't updated it for about a week, but you can see all the trades that I've made, the updates, and how they've gone so far. So I can go into them, I can see all the wins and losses, I can see if I've made any tilt, I've made any idea, if there were any mistakes that I made on the trade. So here was potentially one over trade. So I'm going to do all of that into a journal for you guys to access completely for free. And the point of this is for you guys not to go and be like, yeah, I'm going to copy exactly what Dan's doing, but is to learn and understand why have I made each trade, what are the mistakes that I've made, what are the good things that I've done, and then you can learn and earn as well. So at the end of the day, this is the whole point of the channel. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We are currently up 2%, so it's super cool. Now, I'm not too sure what's going to happen with this trade, but we can't get too excited too soon. I know we're currently up $39, woo, but we really don't know. And methodically, honestly and truly, I put my emotions aside. I don't mind what happens. If it hits stop loss, it is what it is. If it hits take profit, that also is what it is. So I just want to finish off by saying, remember, we want to normalize small gains. Yes, we see in crypto people making 100%. Yes, we see people absolutely mooning, but this is a completely different ball game. We want to just slowly compound 1 to 2% every couple of days, add it up onto a couple of weeks, and soon over time that will accumulate. A prime example is my life has completely changed because I was able to trade and to become a funded trader and live the life that I live. For me, success is determined by doing what you want, when you want, with who you want, and how you want. And those things are enabling you to control your life and make the choices to do whatever it is that you want to, ethically and sincerely. All right, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My first XRP trade. Hopefully it hits take profit. I might take a little bit off the table soon. I'll update you guys in a few days on this $5,000 challenge. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.